Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on, including the first reading of this series that we're doing today. So go ahead and check that out. It's called About Your Future Spouse / Soulmate. And yeah, friends, if you are returning, as always, I tell you I love you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our little channel. Let's jump into today's reading. I'm really excited to do this because it's just meant to be fun. Like, these readings are literally meant to be fun. If you hear messages that can guide you, especially in other readings where we talk about more serious topics, it's always my intention that you just hear these messages and you can apply them into your real life off of YouTube and off of the internet. But for today's particular reading, it's definitely meant to be fun. It's meant to be entertaining. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If you're already in a committed relationship, maybe this is even like telling your love story. I would love to hear if that's the case. And I would also like to take a moment to thank the subscriber that suggested this reading, which we're doing today. It's about your first date with your future spouse / soulmate. I thought that would be so fun. So we are going to be looking into your first date with them. We're going to begin by looking into the energy that's leading up to this date, and then about this hangout session, whatever you guys end up doing, we'll see what messages come through, what the vibe is going to be. We're going to look into the outcome of your first date and then be pulling some advice for you. I did already pre-pull oracle cards and some romance oracles just for the sake of time. They are stacked underneath your options. As you can see, of course, we have 3 options to choose from. Each one represents a different deck. If you kind of want to see, they kind of go in order over here. Group number 1, we have the 2 of Cups with the Neon Pam deck, I believe it's called. Group number 2, we have the 9 of Cups with, I think it's called the Blacklight Tarot. I'll link them down below if you're interested. And group number 3, we have the Ace of Cups with the Intergalactic Tarot. All right, friends, see which one resonates. And when you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s, and welcome to your reading where we're going to be talking about your first date with your future spouse. So we're going to be looking into the energy leading up to this first date, what the vibes are going to be like, what the outcome is. We'll be pulling some initials and some charms at the end. But first, we will begin with these pre-pulled oracle cards that we have waiting for you. So let's talk about the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups talks about coming together. It's also soulmate energy. 2 different people, maybe different backgrounds, different life experience. There's something different about them though, but there's a mutual of handing off of the cups here. So we'll see about that. I love that. And let's see what your romance oracles say. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have a wedding. The situation involves marriage and finances and career. This makes me feel that maybe you guys have been waiting a while. Maybe there was a divorce here and financially it's taken a while to maybe recover. Or maybe this is your person that they are currently leaving a situation and maybe they're focused on their money at the point in time when you guys come together. Let's see what we have here for your oracle cards. We have, did you forget that you always bounce back? You have been through things, my friends, but this person, this connection that you're going to have, it's going to be worth the wait. We have sick of this cycle yet. Maybe there was repetitive cycles in your life that you just had to choose to get yourself out of them, break the cycles. Maybe someone here is tired of the cycle and that's why they left a marriage, if that's what's coming through there, or if that's the case, I should say. Then we have thanks for the memories. So maybe this is someone here that you've known from your past, or again, there's just something here about the past that's coming through, a past situation that it's time to break away from. Maybe this is even you, if you've left a marriage or a long-term relationship and you're just thankful for the good times, but you know what? We're done. We're out of here. Like I said, I do feel like someone here is focusing on their finances and career. All right. That's what we have for your oracle cards. Now let's jump into the other fun stuff. Let's grab the tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Spirit, when it comes to their first date with their future spouse / soulmate, Spirit, what's the energy leading up to this date, please? What can you tell us, please? Oh my gosh. I love these cards, but I just don't really, they're not my favorite to shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy, please, leading up to my group number ones and their first date with this person? What can you tell us, please? What can you tell us, please? Group number one. Someone here is definitely getting over something painful. We have the Empress. That's you taking care of yourself, knowing your worth. This person's very attracted to that. 7 of Wands in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. What's the energy leading up to my group number one's first date, please? Part of you is kind of, you're self-focused, to be honest, which is great. You're taking care of yourself. You know your worth, but you're also not really paying much mind to love. Even if it's something that you do eventually want, it's almost like part of you's lost hope. Maybe this is about a specific person or a reunion. I'm getting Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus energy coming through. Here's the person, someone who, I'm not going to say they're your counterpart because it feels like you're up on a pedestal. You have a lot to offer here, but this person is very reliable, very stable. Maybe this is the type of person you want. If this isn't a specific person, we're already picking up on. Why the Empress, please? You experienced a painful ending, friends. That's what led you here. Why the 7 of Wands in reverse? I think you have people competing for your attention, or there's other people around you. Maybe they're jealous over your accomplishments. I don't think you pay much mind to it. You're maybe even like on a league of your own, my friends. If this is work related or lifestyle, I don't know what you have going on, but it just feels like you're trying to remain unbothered. You're holding back from a relationship or from love in general. There's maybe fear surrounding here because there was healing that needed to be had when it came to this. Why the Star in reverse, please? The Devil in reverse. You guys could have released an Aquarius or a Capricorn. I don't know. It's interesting because it feels like maybe you feel like you released something toxic or someone toxic. You lost hope when it came to that. Maybe it's lost hope when it came to a Capricorn. For some of you, you could be parents or there's children involved. That's not for everyone. Because it seems like there's a nice harmony, but when it comes to romantic love, you're just kind of like, yeah, you're not going out much. I don't know if this is a past person or if this is someone you have your eye on, but it feels, if it's someone, a past person, maybe this person could be like father of your children. Doesn't have to be. That's just the energy that I'm picking up. Maybe that's who you had to leave behind, or a family dynamic that had to change, or someone that long-term, the investment wasn't there, or there's just something here didn't work out for the long term. I don't really see you. I see you keeping to yourself because I do feel like there is potential for conflict around you when it comes to other people. Again, jealousy is kind of coming through, and you're just kind of choosing to stay away. You're not really speaking during this time. You're just keeping to yourself, guys. You're keeping your distance is what I keep hearing. All right. Well, that's going to be the energy when you're about to start dating your future boo thing. You're going to be trying to fly solo. You're like, I am self-care queen, king. whatever. I am taking care of myself, and yeah, I'm staying out of drama. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us, please, about my group number ones and their first date with their future spouse slash soulmate? What can you tell us, please, about the vibe of this date? What's going to go down? What do they need to know about, Spirit? My group number ones and their first date. My group number ones, please. My group number ones and their first date, please, with their future spouse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh, that one flew. So you've been wounded, my friends, and it's obvious. It's like you're still hanging in there. You've been through a lot. You know, you still keep your eye open for potential growth, where that could be. But I do feel that when it comes to this first date, you're just not really, I don't know, you're excited and you're happy and you're going to have fun. But I think you're trying to keep your expectations at an all-time low. That sounds terrible. You know what I mean? You're not trying to put high hopes into this. What can you tell me about this first date? What can you tell me about this first date, please? You're not really sure if you want to give this the attention, or if this person is deserving of your attention, or if they can give you the level of attention that you need. I do think that you are going to be excited and you're going to be happy, but there was a choice to be made here. This Emperor is coming up in reverse, which means maybe this person doesn't really take initiative or isn't really confident in the situation. They're not really showing up in the best energy, meaning confidently, assertively, I made plans, let's do this. So that kind of leaves you like, what should I do? But there's that connection. There's that Two of Cups. Why the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, you're in your head, friends. You're being triggered from your past. Because look, you've been through a lot, but you have scars from what you went through. Emotional scars. You're excited because you feel, the timing feels right, or the circumstances are changing. It just feels good to have this refreshed energy coming through. And I do think you are excited. I do think it is going to make you happy. But low key in your head, you're maybe being a little stubborn, or you just, you're not thinking clearly, or the thinking that you're doing is based off of the past. Let's put it that way. You don't have new material to go off of and change your mind. We have the Two of Wands. Why the Two of Wands? Yeah, you're undecided. You're really not sure. You're not sure if you want to get together with this person. It seems like you have a choice. I mean, we always have a choice, but you might even have a choice between people or what are things to do on that specific day. And it feels like you're going to be turning one of the things down. It could be changing plans with your friends. Some of you could have children that you might need to, you're like, I don't know if I feel like organizing all of that or figuring out childcare. I don't know. It could be something like that. Why the Emperor in reverse? It feels like you're healing. This person, when it comes to this person, it feels like, I don't know, they're not very well balanced either. It's almost like someone needs to ground this connection. Because they might also, we're going to check into that. I'm curious to see why that Temperance in reverse. Like someone here is like maybe trying to rush through something or not confident about something. Why the Two of Cups? This connection is something you're both holding on to, though. But it's also hard to open up. Why the Emperor? Oh yeah, someone has a hard time speaking here. And they're clamping up when it comes to how they feel about this connection. So that might be also part of what you're thinking. I see a new beginning though. But you know what? This new beginning, guys, it's not going to be how you expect it to be. It's like this is going to be a little non-traditional or different for you. And maybe that's also part of over here, everything that you kind of assuming or that you're coming to this date, knowing, feeling it's based off of something old that you went through. I feel like this is you. Someone here is going to be really avoidant and try to hold back. So this is what they're telling me about your first date, that even though it does end up happening, it's on your side. It's a, do I want this? Do I want to say yes? And I don't think this person is going to open up and try to talk you into it or beg you, or and maybe, sometimes we want that. Maybe sometimes that would help, but I don't think that they do, because I think it's a confidence thing on their side. They're having a hard time trusting themselves. I don't think they're very seasoned when it comes to love or emotions. I mean, maybe they are, but it does feel like both of you are holding on to this new beginning, holding on to this connection that you feel. Because it's like we want a new beginning here, but we're each going through our own stuff. There's also a message here about getting over the lack of attention, or someone here isn't getting the attention in the situation. But that's something that's being released. That's a weird message. Anything else, please? Their first date, my group number ones, and their first date with their person. Lots of passion. Oh, look at you. You're like, nope, we are not going there. You're not invited. You're not you're not invited. Listen, my group number ones, you're being very firm about you're not ready to move forward with just a sexual relationship. You might even be saying no to sex in general, or you just may be really setting your boundaries when it comes to something, because it seems like it's been hard for you to do, but you're like, no, we're not going there. That's not where this is going. So that could also be something that is in the back of your mind, where you're like, I don't want to just have a sexual connection. I don't want to just have someone for that. Like, I want more, because it feels like you know your value, and there's a concern here that in entertaining this, you might be compromising that. And I see you standing your ground. So your first date, it almost, both of you are holding back. You're like, everyone's a suspect, and this person's like, I don't know what to do. But I'm just going to sit here and look strong and confident and like I know what I'm doing. And both of you are low-key like, man, it feels really good to be with this person. I do think that is very mutual, my friends. Regardless, I feel like both of you are going through your own fears of slightly different things at the same time. But, everyone's different. All right, let's look. Oh, the cards are already falling. Let's look at the outcome after your first date. I see blocked communication, or just like not moving forward after the first date. That's hilarious. What's the outcome, please? What's the outcome for my group number ones and their first date with their future spouse / soulmate spirit? What is the outcome after their first date? What's the outcome, please, after their first date? What's the outcome? Oh, did you guys see that? Tension. That could be sexual tension, though. Yeah, I feel there's tension here or conflict over something not taking off, or a false start. There is passion in it. So for some of you, this is definitely sexual tension, feeling the sexual tension. Star. It brings hope. It brings a renewed sense of hope. Again, some of you are still healing. Someone here is healing from a painful beginning. It's almost like it gives you hope that you can love again. So you're just protecting yourself too, friends, because I'm seeing you being emotionally available here. There we go. Blocked communication. You guys aren't going to be talking about this, but there's lots of releasing and healing going on. Look, those swords are falling out, but we're not talking about it. You guys could both be experiencing healing feelings. Like you could have also given them a renewed sense of the tingles, or just like, wow, my heart still feels like emotions, or that felt really good. Wait, what card did you guys have? Oh, you guys had the Two of Cups. That's right. Um, I was like, was this the Ace of Cups pile? All right, we have the Five of Wands with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Really interesting. So if there are other people, like jealousy, again, I don't know why for your group I'm getting jealousy, or I'm getting people around you that cause tension. You're ignoring them and you're just like, I'm happy about this. So it's like you don't care what other people have to say about this person. Again, they could be different from you, or there's circumstances that are surrounding that they cause a difference, but you're like, I'm actually really happy. So things aren't going to take off right away, but you know that it's unfinished here. You're feeling very hopeful over this. It feels like something here is meant to be. There also seems to be divine timing at play. Like the timing feels, maybe again, it's like the timing feels right. There's something very soothing and very healing that happens after this date. Even if the date itself isn't the most eventful, you guys having that time to connect, it almost like starts to shift and pivot. Look at you as the Empress there. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you don't know the truth here. The truth hasn't been revealed to you. In this case, I think it's the truth of just getting it out there, how this person feels. But you're coming off as that Empress, which is beautiful energy. We also have the Three of Cups in reverse. We're going to put that right there. Again, it feels like you're letting go of other people, or not caring what other people say, or I don't know, about drama. It just feels like we're letting that go. Why the Queen of Cups, please? You're keeping it to yourself. You're in love. My group number ones, you're all in love. And you're keeping it to yourself. You're not really talking about it, but you're feeling it. Why the Three of Swords in reverse? Yeah, so this is you're willing to put the work into this, because I feel like you're like, wow, this actually might be cool, or this felt really good. So you're like willing to continue to work on it, put in the work, plan another date, whatever it is. I will say, there's someone here you're not talking to or not communicating with. I feel like you're blocking off communication, and that's you being truthful. Very interesting message. I don't think it's relating to this person. Or maybe if this person has blocked you in the past, you're kind of seeing through that. We're seeing through the illusion, and it's relating to not sharing or not talking or just blocking communication. That's going to mean something different for everyone. This person's coming up as the King of Pentacles with the Fool in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. I do feel that there's something about this person's responsibilities that might keep them spread a little thin. Maybe they have to balance out a home/work dynamic and now relationship dynamic. There's just something here where they have to juggle for a while, and that's why they haven't been able to really get this going, get this off the ground. It does seem like their responsibilities have taken precedence for them up until now. They're a very slow mover, and emotionally, it's like the emotions are going to follow. It's almost like this person has to get to that point. It's going to be slow progress when it comes to them opening up their heart, but I think it's already kind of in motion after you guys connect. This is very unexpected. This connection in someone's eyes is very unexpected, and it feels like it changes everything. This person is they're kind of self-sabotaging a little bit, even if they don't mean to, by not sharing how they feel. But eventually you're going to see a different person emotionally. I see them kind of dropping that with that Devil in reverse and tapping into romance and feelings. They will be communicating with you, and you'll get to know them. It's going to be hard to get to know them, but you will be able to. That Four of Pentacles and that Page of Pentacles, it makes me feel they hold on very tightly. This person values their private life a lot. So that might be something that you realize. They don't share very much unless, you know, you really know them. All right, my group number ones. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, for all these messages. Thank you for all these messages for my group number ones. All right, let's pull some advice cards for you, and then we'll do your initials and charms before we close out this party. Thank you, Spirit. What advice, please? Advice for my group number ones. Advice for my group number ones when it comes to this date and this connection. What advice for my group number ones, please? There's something here about dropping the burden of, I don't know, if you were like ignoring love or detached from love, it's like dropping that. A feeling of dissatisfaction, like we're leaving that behind. Advice, please. Advice for my group number ones. Interesting. All right. So when it comes to either if this is a past person and it didn't take off in the past, or past relationships that never took off, or things that didn't end up working out, this is going to give you a new perspective on that. You're also going to be changing your mind. I see a lot of truth and clarity that comes through for you. Very beautiful energy. It's meant to give you hope. I'm seeing this being a reliable partner, someone that is that marriage material. Look at that. For some, not for all, this could be a second chance, but for most of you, this will just be a recognition. It's like, this is the start I was waiting on, an understanding of why past experiences or things in the past didn't work out. Maybe it was the timing. Maybe it was just, you couldn't make sense of it. I feel like it's all going to make sense, friends. You're also going to see through how you may have been manipulated in the past. Interesting message. You guys carry a lot of stuff from the past that's going to be triggered in this situation, because I think you guys are still healing, my group number ones. We have Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces coming through. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's pull some initials for you, my group number ones. Can we get some initials, please, Spirit? Oh, that was a lot. All right, let me get some charms. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some charms, please, for my group number ones. All right, let's see what we got here. We have K. Oh, I already got love. Even though it's not spelled out, that's what I'm feeling. Love. We have KOOVWH. Someone here could have double letters in their name. We have who. I'm also getting what. PE. Another H, Y, Z, K. We have Pew. And an F. All right, I'll leave it. Whisk you away. All right. We have La Nalgona. Maybe this person's really going to like your booty. But more than anything, this is that Empress energy. This is self-love, knowing your self-worth, my friends. I feel like you're holding yourself up to a certain standard, which is great. And you just don't want to you don't want to do a little slide back. We have keep at it. You haven't given up. Again, there's a sense here of believing in love again, or that being the next important big shift for you. I love that. We have I don't believe in humans. Maybe that's how you're feeling. The alien also gives me Aquarius energy, and you got that star card a lot. And we have La Mami. Someone here could be a parent. Maybe you're a mom. Don't have to be, but this is also about nurturing ourselves. All right, my group number ones. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I don't know why I was going to call you group number three. So weird. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was entertaining. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this Nine of Cups wish card, then welcome to your reading, my friends. As I mentioned in the intro, I did already pre-pull our oracle cards and some romance oracles as well. And let's dive right in. We already know why we're here. We're going to be looking into your first date with your future spouse slash soulmate. This is meant to be a predictive reading, but maybe if you're already in a long-term relationship, it's going to be picking up on your love story that you've already lived. We'll see what comes through, friends. It is a collective reading, so only take what resonates, and let's just have fun with it. We're going to begin by looking at your oracles, and then I'll be pulling some tarot, looking into the energy leading up to your first date, what the vibes are going to be on your date, what information we can get about that, the outcome. We'll be pulling some advice cards for you and some initials and a little charm reading at the end. So let's get right to it. Let's start by talking about this Nine of Cups here. This Nine of Cups talks about literally a wish fulfillment, us getting something that we want, materializing something that we've been wishing for, that we've been wanting. So this makes me feel like there's going to be something about this date that you're like, oh, I've been dreaming of this, or I've been wanting this. There's a sense of fulfillment that comes with it. I love this energy. We are going to put this back so when we pull tarot, we still have that card in there. And let's begin with your romance oracles. We have flirt, attraction, and keep an open mind. Okay, so this, I already love it. The energy feels so sweet with this flirt and attraction card. It feels mutual. It feels fun. It feels lighthearted. Keep an open mind. This makes me feel that you guys, there could be differences between you. This says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. There's something that's different about this person, but you find yourself being so attracted, and it's all good, friends. Interesting. Okay, so we have keep an open mind, but we also have this message of take the risk or lose the chance. We have kissables, Hershey's Kisses, and we have accept the truth no matter how bitter. Interesting. This makes me feel like it's sounds dramatic, but do or die, like now or never. I better say something. I better go. I better say yes. I better open up, whatever it is. It feels like someone here is going to be taking a risk. They're going to accept that they might get rejected, but they'll never know unless they go for it. This could even be you. You guys have a mutual attraction to each other. You're flirty and you're wondering, is this all this is? Keeping an open mind. Maybe this is you having to approach this person instead of waiting for this person to come to you. It'll be different for everyone, but there's something here that's going to be a little different. Someone's going to be willing to take the risk, take the chance. As this says, take the risk or lose the chance, accept the truth no matter how bitter. Someone is afraid of rejection. And with this Hershey's Kiss, you guys are definitely going to be, I'm definitely foreseeing kissing at minimum. All right. Definitely physical attraction coming through strongly. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Let's put these right over here and let's jump into your tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to connect today and allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 2, Spirit. When it comes to their future spouse, their future soulmate, Spirit, what can you tell us, please? What can you tell us about this first date they're going to go on, the first time that they hang out? What can you tell me about the energy leading up to this event? The event leading up to this date, please, Spirit. What's the energy leading up to the date between my group number 2s? So there's uncertainty. There's uncertainty here. There's, okay. I'm getting, is this a date or are we just hanging out? Like there's a little feeling of, I'm not sure if this is a date. I mean, we flirt, like, So it's interesting for some of you, this could even be a hangout session that kind of turns into your first date. Maybe it wasn't planned, but it definitely feels like there's a question here of, do they feel the same? Maybe there's been past experiences between you guys that have left uncertainty. There's a truth that hasn't been spoken at this time. We have the Hermit in reverse. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys, I don't think your date is going to be planned out. Traditionally, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could, but if it'll be like short notice, like I don't see this being as something that it's like we've been planning this for weeks. It comes up very unexpected. It feels like it's a coming back together. So some of you could already know this person, or this just if it's not that you're coming back together, you're reuniting with someone you already know. This feels like maybe you've spent a period of time by yourself or indoors or just kind of keeping to yourself, and this is kind of unexpected. We have Leo energy coming through with that Strength card. Can you tell me about the energy leading up, please, to this first date? What can you tell me, please, about the energy? All right, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Justice in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse. So we have Leo and Libra, Virgo and Scorpio energy coming through. So let's see why there's these weird little energies of resistance. Maybe someone here is getting out of a previous partnership, relationship, or some situation. Maybe it's even a work situation. It feels like there's a level of disconnect here, and whatever happens leading up to your date, it's very unexpected. So for some of you, I feel like you have known this person. Maybe you guys work together, and that's why maybe this is talking about work and not a relationship. Like maybe because you guys have only seen each other at work or flirted at work, it's like, that could be that Justice in reverse. But for some of you, you've manifested this reunion. Oh, interesting. We got lots of heavy energies. I'm actually going to put them back and let them come back through if they want. We have the Queen of Cups, the Devil, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Someone here has had to hold back. It could be work related, but it feels like I think you're already kind of emotionally invested. It seems like there's a lot of care. There could be a Capricorn in the mix. All right, why this Tower card, please? An unexpected message. Why the Strength card? Why this Three of Pentacles? Oh my gosh. Why this Three of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, so I definitely feel like you already kind of know this person. If you don't, then you're wrapping up another cycle, or there's something here that still hasn't fully wrapped up. You may know them from work, and it just feels like if you do know them, things aren't finished here. You kind of feel that. And it's like you want to take a leap of faith. You want a new beginning here, and I do feel like there is going to be a new beginning. But when it comes to this person, for some reason, there is energy that you had to hold back on. There's a lot of holding back. This Knight of Swords in reverse and the Strength card, it's like holding back. You're being very patient as well, or someone is. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I do feel there's going to be an unexpected, unexpected communication. It feels like you've manifested this, though, by just thinking about it so much. I feel like it's already like in your heart because, like I said, there's a feeling here of already being emotionally invested. That Six of Swords, it's like you're not going anywhere. Two of Wands. Yeah, there's something here that's stopping you. So initially, the energy leading up, it's we're trying to hold back. We're trying to not go there. But there's the light at the end of the tunnel is that we do want to go there. And you are still hopeful. And you're not giving up. I feel like you've kind of have been carrying these feelings for a while. For some of you, you're ready to kind of express that. Maybe some of you are already like in love. Maybe you feel like you're in love with this person and you're like, and then I say that and the Two of Cups is upright. You feel like this is your soulmate, even though you haven't been able to connect. And it's really interesting because your breathing was, I felt blocked and I felt like I couldn't even speak. I was like, what is happening? And now I'm realizing it's because that's the energy that you're going to initially be in. Things haven't been able to progress, but it's like your feelings have grown, and it's like someone here is going to take that leap of faith. You're going to be viewing this differently. Okay, so maybe that's also part of the difference here is that maybe you're never the one that has declared your emotions or your love or approached someone in the past. And that's something that you're just not into. And maybe the situation is going to have you doing that because I see you creating movement. I see you creating change. And I see someone here is ready to stop pretending. This person, they're not as confident as they might look to be, or, depending on their position. I feel like there's something about their position. They're very slow moving because they like to be methodical. And again, there's just something here. You're going to feel the shift, and actually you're going to create that shift. You're going to close out this cycle when you choose to, like your card said, like accept the bitter truth. It's almost like, you know what, I just have to, like, F it, you know, because nothing is moving. Or it's almost like I know why, or there's something about the environment. Again, could be a workplace connection. All right. I feel like you bring about this change. You might even be the one bringing about that tower, friends. Let's look at that tower again. Where is it? That tower. An unexpected message. Yeah, you could be the one reaching out for sure. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well coming through. All right, thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us, please? What can we know about my group number 2's first date? What's the vibe going to be like the first time that my group number 2's goes out with their person, with their future spouse? What are they going to do? What's the vibe? What's the vibe like, Spirit? What's the vibe like on their first date? What can you tell us, please? Oh my gosh, look. Wow. I got what I wanted. I was patient and I got what I wanted. There's going to be a part of you that you're like, this is exactly what I wanted this to be. It feels like it's going to be very soothing and at peace. If you were having any kind of anxieties or something leading up to this date, I feel like they're going to be soothed, and I feel like it's mutually. I'm feeling energy that bounces off each other really well, meaning you and this person have a nice flow, and it just sets you both at ease. What can you tell us about this first date, please? We have the Two of Wands. The Eight of Swords, a little bit in your head. The World in reverse. Why the Nine of Cups, please? Too many cards. Why the Nine of Cups for my group number 2's first date with their person? The opportunity is here. Look at this. So you're on your first date. There's going to be a lot of, I'm going to say, talking or like getting to know each other. There's almost like we're having a very friendly conversation, and there's things that are being bounced back off each other. Oh, you like that? I like that too. Oh, what are you watching? Oh, what do you like to do? Oh yeah, I went there the other day. The food there is great. Like, just feels really good. It feels really natural. It doesn't feel forced. and you're like, yes, I'm finally getting able to meet this person, or maybe it's been a wish of yours to build something off of a friendship, because it feels like there's an emphasis here on the opportunity to get to know each other here, get to know each other better. Look at, I was saying bouncing off each other, and normally the Two of Pentacles is about balancing or juggling different things, but in this case, I'm literally being shown like it goes back and forth, like cup pouring into each other, and then it pours back, like very mutual. The conversation, the vibe, the I almost want to say serenity, but you know, there are some fears here, but it just feels like when it comes to your guys' energy together, it feels really good. Back and forth is what I'm feeling. Lots of twos as well. We have the Five of Pentacles, so coming back together again. There's also conversations here, or maybe things that are shared about our future plans, things that we want. There's also thinking about, like, I can imagine my future in this way or with this person. On your end, you're going to be in your head, because it's almost like you're already planning your wedding. Yeah. You're already planning out your lifetime, and you're like, how do we get there? And it's like, yeah, you're just kind of, you got yourself feeling stuck or in your head. There's fears here that come up over how stable this can be, or how much stability can be built here or offered. I really get that your first hangout, I'm not getting look at that. This person just holds back on their emotions, and because they hold back on their emotion, you don't know how to feel. You know, after like this date is said and done, you know it's unfinished here. There's unfinished business, but this is going to be a slow burn, my friends. It feels like this connection is going to be kind of slow, but it's good because it feels very grounded. Like it feels like you can really get to know someone. There's an indication here of wanting to, maybe someone here even has a choice to make of some sort that could change the course of things. Maybe someone here would be required to leave something behind in order for this to work out, and that's something you're thinking of. But that's you thinking like 10 steps ahead. That could also be what goes on. Now, it's interesting because let me see. When I feel out the energy of your date, this doesn't feel like it's a high powered date. This feels like we're doing something casual, a casual lunch or a coffee, or maybe something outdoors. It's not let's go party. I mean, yeah, I'm not seeing that. I'm like, it could be, but no, I don't. I see it's you two doing something chill. Maybe you guys are, yeah, there's talking involved. This person tries to stay super logical, and they do care. They do have feelings, but they don't show it at all. This person's very comfortable intellectualizing feelings or intellectualizing thoughts, and having conversations. Intelligence is really important to this person. They're giving off air sign vibes, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I do feel there's going to be a lot of talking involved, getting to know. It doesn't, and not that it feels intimate. Like, I do think other people will be around, but I don't think it's, like I said, it doesn't feel like it's any kind of, I don't think you guys are going to be going skydiving or something. Well, do people do that on first dates? This person is going to be avoidant initially, because there's a wanting to avoid past patterns. It's something that they think about a lot, and they have an inclination to hold back, and they're also a little bit stubborn about it. So that's why you're going to be feeling like this. Yeah, you're going to definitely be thinking about this a lot. But I definitely think that it's a nice way to start a long-term situation, friends. This friendship card is getting to know each other. It's going to be what you want. Even though at the end you're going to be like, wait, oh, that's why I was getting the feeling of, is this a date? Because your date is going to be so casual. It's going to feel like friends are just hanging out. I don't see that your date is going to be overtaken with passion. Like there could be a kiss involved, but it's not, I don't see this person whisking you off to their bedroom. I'm not saying they won't. I'm saying like during this glimpse that we're getting, and you're going to be left kind of like, I don't know how to feel. Do they like me? Are they into this too? Like we flirted, like it almost feels like the flirting is what got you here, and then on your date it almost like you see kind of a different side to them. All right, very chill energy. I'm into it. All right, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What can you tell us about the outcome, please? The outcome after my group number 2s goes on their first date with their person. Can you give us an outcome, please? Oh, you're going to be like, yeah, there's a feeling here of there's an ease to this friendship. I'm going to call it friendship for now because I do think that there is an important, and that's an important dynamic in your relationship, friends. It's this friendship. I also feel like this person's going to feel very familiar to you. Maybe you even grew up with this person, went to school with them, doesn't have to be, but it just feels like this person, there's a part of them that feels like home, or that reminds you of your youth, or they feel very familiar. And like I said, you're like, is this a date? Are they into me? All right. Thank you, Spirit. What's the outcome, please, for my group number 2s? The outcome after their date. All right. So the immediate outcome, I feel you're going to be very much tapped in psychically. It feels like you're going to have this intuition, have this feeling, even if the outside isn't really matching, meaning how you feel this person feels about you, they're not really letting it on. It's like, I feel like that's going to be slow progress, and there is going to be patience needed. There's the 4 of Pentacles holding on. Someone here is either holding on to this connection or just keeping themselves from emotionally expressing, keeping themselves kind of protected as well, clamped up. That Hermit in reverse, it does tell me there's a want to come back together. Let's see what the outcome is. So there's uncertainty. I will say there's uncertainty, and the communication is kind of limited, meaning maybe you feel like you have to ask this person questions, or, it just seems like they're not very expressive to begin with. Very King of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. What was that wanted to fly out? We'll take it. The 8 of Wands. Communication. Oh, look at that. So even though it is going to be a little bit on the guarded side of things, the communication, it is going to happen, and there is attention that's given, meaning I think that there's going to be DMs or text messages coming like back and forth. There's attention that's being given here, whether it's you to them or them to you or each other. Maybe that's even you messaging them, because again, maybe this person, needs a nudge. You're going to have an awareness here that this is healing, or it feels healing. It feels like something that was disappointing you. If this was a long time coming or something that you wanted to happen, it's like you're finally like, feeling the ease of that. We have, so if you guys do have a workplace connection, there's an unspoken, unspokenness, unspoken. If you don't work together, maybe there's a connection that you guys have in your community or in your, I just don't think a lot of people are going to know about this. It's like we're keeping something under wraps. We're keeping things hidden. You are feeling better, but there's, again, we're holding this tightly. There's a lot of holding back. So maybe you want to say things or you want more, but it's just maybe you just wanting to see more action. It's like after we got a taste, we're like, okay, what's next? Look at that. You're like, I want this. I want to come back together. I want more. And that could be them too. Why the Six of Swords in reverse? Look at that. No, you're like, no, this is my person. This is my person. I'm holding on to you. I want to build with you. Okay, so when it comes to communication, that's what you're going to be changing your mind about, or you're going to be viewing it differently. Again, I have the feeling you're the one that might be shooting the DM or the text first. And at this point, maybe you're just accepting that, or yeah, I kind of feel like you're okay with, maybe you're not, it's not that you're okay with it, but it's like you're taking the leap. You're like fighting for this. There's also a sense here of like the attention, again, like someone here might get attention. Feels like you're seeing through something though. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Pisces. Yes, Pisces coming in strong. Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Cancer as well. All right, friends, you're going to be holding on to this. That's for sure. That's the outcome. You guys will be talking. Look at that. Two of Cups. But you have to hide this. You have to hide how happy you are. Very interesting. Yeah, friends, that's going to be part of what you're doing here. It's that with that Seven of Swords and that 10 of Cups in reverse, it's like we're hiding this. We're not trying to lead on to anything. So if you are connected with this person out in the real world, where other people are involved, it's like we're not letting it be known what's developing here. I'm into it. All right, nice reading, my group number twos. Feels very solid. All right, let's pull a couple of advice cards for you before we close out your reading with some initials and charms. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some advice, please? Advice for my group number twos. Advice, please. Advice for my group number twos, Spirit. Advice. Advice for my group number twos. All right, group number twos, it feels like your advice is relating to rest when it comes to, I don't know if this is romance or just like, right now it's time for you to rest. Maybe some of you are taking a break from dating and you're just kind of ignoring. It's a good time for you guys to close out any loose ends that you may have going on. It feels like you're closing out a chapter. Some of you may be letting go of someone else, inconsistent type, someone who couldn't commit, would come in, romance you, and then wouldn't be there in the morning. They'd come over after 11 p.m., you know, that kind of vibe. It feels like you're taking a rest from it. Some of you, again, this Three of Pentacles, work keeps coming up, either workplace connection or there's already some type of something that's there of working together. Right now, you're also being advised, just keep to yourself, stay out of drama. Don't involve yourself with conflicts that are just going to be pointless. By the Four Cups in reverse. Some of you could be feeling a little bored, a little jaded at this time, especially if you're already connected to this person and things haven't progressed. It's like, this is unfair. I'm over it. And it just seems like, ugh, why the world? But if that is the case, friends, this chapter is going to be coming to a close. The disappointment, the heartbreak, the breakup, whatever it was that you experienced in the past, It's going to be closing out for you. Some of you could have experienced a painful ending at some point, a situation that felt like it had potential to take off and it didn't. So I would say, I think a lot of you already have your eye on this person. All right, my group number 2s, let's get those charms and initials for you before we send you on your way. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we get some letters, please, for my group number 2s? Some initials for my group number 2s and their person. Thank you. I already see Houston. I see sex and next as well. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some charms for my group number 2s? Wow, your group really has something about sharing, speaking up about how you feel, not hiding it. All right, we have S. Wait, how do S's go? Why do these look so weird? Sorry. Yeah, you guys just did see me draw out the S. Isn't that bizarre? How have I made it this far? We have X, Z. Someone here could have double initials. I see sh as in don't say anything. I see Zai. I see hi as well. SH, XY. So we have XYZ. Something about following order. We have C. So 2 H's, 3 S's, 2 Y's. Maybe there's double initials here in someone's name, friends. All right. You also keep having the number 3 coming up. Where is that? 3. Look at that. Look up angel number 333 and see what you get. For me, it's about following. Actually, you guys might, I'm going to backtrack a bit. You guys might be seeing synchronicities because I'm definitely getting these repeats, and you were getting lots of 3s and now you're getting 3, 3, 3 here. Maybe there's something about the number 3. Maybe someone's currently involved. I do think, though, that it feels like something is closing out. There is someone is going through a painful ending of some sort or has gone through it in the recent past. We have the circus clown. This says junior market. Maybe you guys live by a liquor store. The clown also reminds me of that 7 of Swords, wearing a mask or hiding here. And you also got knowledge is power. Earlier, your oracle cards spoke about accepting the truth. So it's like, I better just say something and get it out there. I'll never know. We have yes, confirmation for you. Yes, if you guys are resonating with that, there's a strong message there. I'm going to say encouraging you to speak your truth. We have Bjork wearing the swan dress. Swans make me think of transformation. Things are transforming here. We have the vintage pot leaf pin. Maybe someone here likes pot or likes classic rock. That always makes me think of old rock bands from the 70s. We have the crying woman face. This is just reflective, again, painful ending, painful past, disappointments as well. I feel like you will be releasing those soon. And we have the Korea and Mexico flag mashup. So you guys are different. There's something different here about you. Maybe it's culturally, but both teams work very well together. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you today, my group number 2s. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope it was entertaining, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked this Ace of Cups card, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's dive right in. As always, taking a moment. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s and allowing me to connect. Today, we're going to be asking about your first date with your future spouse. And yeah, like I said, let's dive right in. I wanted to start talking about this Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups talks about a new emotional beginning, renewing emotions here, a cup being offered. So we'll see what that's about. Either way, though, it feels good. Let's put that back with the rest of your cards. And let's begin by looking at your pre-pulled oracle cards. We have 2 decks here, this 90s oracle deck and then this romance oracle deck. Let's see what messages they have for you. I have very soon. I love it. It is safe for you to love. And soulmate. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, very soon it is safe for you to love and soulmate. So, some of you, I mean, who hasn't, right? Most of us have been hurt in love in the past. So, this is going to show you that it's safe for you to love again. You're going to feel an intense connection with this person, and things are going to be shifting for you very soon. Meaning, maybe this is someone who's going to be coming into your life in the near future. Or maybe this is a shift in a current dynamic that you're already experiencing. Like I said, I get this feeling that some of you already know this person. We have America Online coming in fast-ish. You guys, something is coming in for you soon-ish. Maybe this could have been a long time coming. I'm getting the sense maybe some of you have been waiting for a message from someone. Maybe some of you are online dating. This feels like it's online connecting, whether it's through an app or DMs. Maybe it's even text message, whatever it may be. Very soon, something's going to be changing. It's about to be like super lit. You guys, something is coming your way. You guys, I know this is a timeless reading. This is being filmed in November. The holidays are coming up. Maybe you'll even see something shift by the end of the year, my friends. I'm getting that because of this Christmas tree. Maybe there's also something about this time of year. Again, it is a timeless reading. Whenever you stumble across this, it's when you're meant to hear it. I love it. Your life is about to get a lot more exciting, at least your love life. Not saying your life isn't exciting, but your love life's about to be lit. And we have all about them pentacles. Maybe you guys have been all about building your material wealth. Maybe you guys are business owners, bosses, queens, kings of your own realm, whatever it may be. This person also feels like they are on that level. I think your person has material stability. They may be the ones that are a business owner. Maybe they're very good at saving. That's, I feel, going to be one indicator of who this person is. It feels like they're not struggling. They're not gonna. You're not gonna have to split dinner with them on your first date. Let's put it that way. No Venmos. Having to go back and forth is the feeling that I'm getting. All right. Your soulmate secured their bag, my friends. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Let's put these right over here, friends, and let's dive into the tarot. Now we're going to be asking for a look into the energy leading up to this first date. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number 3s. What's the energy going to be like leading up to this first date for my group number 3s? What's the energy going to be like? What's the energy going to be like leading up to this first date between my group number 3s and their future spouse/soulmate? My cards are tired. We've been working overtime lately. All right. We have the Judgment in reverse, which is coming back around. It could be something from the past that's coming back around. All these other messages, let me clear this deck again. There we go. Let me finish shuffling because it didn't feel like it was done. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us, please? Some of you could be in an energy leading up to this first date of you're like, nope, I don't want it. I'm done dating for now. Maybe you're also closing the door on something from the past. It just feels like, I don't know if you're looking for this when this shows up, but we'll see. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy leading up to my group number 3s and their first date with their person, please? Yeah, there's an energy here. You're just like not having it. I feel like you're closed off, friends. I feel like maybe because of past experiences. Again, your initial message was it's safe for you to love. So I kind of feel like someone here has been protecting themselves, but there's also a sense where maybe you've been waiting for a while. Maybe you've even been holding back. You guys could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag. Maybe that's your sign. I also have Taurus coming through with that Empress card. Some people say that that's Libra as well. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's the energy, please, leading up to this first date? We have the Eight of Pentacles. You're focused on work. King of Wands in reverse. What's the energy, please? There's someone here that made you lose hope. Could be an Aquarius. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius keeps coming up. There's an emphasis on work, and then there's an emphasis on someone you've given up on. They weren't loyal, they weren't committed, or they just, I don't know, someone here just isn't consistent enough, and it left you longing, or it left you in a place of not having growth. Why the Empress in reverse? Why the Queen of Wands? You didn't get what you wanted out of this situation. So the energy leading up, this could be someone else, or this could be the person that you're you're going to end up with. What was that? The Magician in reverse. Lots of holding back. Why the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Why the King of Wands in reverse? Why the Star card in reverse? All right, so it feels like whatever's happening here, the energy between you and someone else, your energy is like, I haven't gotten what I wanted. Like you had a wish here. And if anything, it's maybe made you question yourself or get impatient or just, I feel like you're just not feeling the greatest about the situation. And I actually love that the card that you picked was the Ace of Cups because it's an emotional renewal. And now we're seeing why an emotional renewal was needed. And it's here to like make you feel better, you know, because the energy that you're going to be in leading up to this date as it's approaching, and maybe it's not even like you haven't even been invited yet, you know, it's like this is just how you know like the time is coming, because the energy before that shift, I feel like you've been left waiting, longing for a reunion or coming back together because you still haven't gotten what you wanted. You could have seen this person as not being available, or just maybe they were being a playboy, playgirl, some type of player in the game. But it does feel like someone here is healing from that, or someone here is healing. Maybe that's why this person was kind of not able to commit, or maybe this is a certain type, the type that isn't consistent that you're healing from. It feels like you're very focused on work and you're literally, I don't think you're even talking to anyone at this point. It feels, maybe even part of you feels a little deflated because you were trying to manifest a relationship that brings you growth and makes you feel good and you can be your best. And, you know, it's like the right partner. So it's like you're holding back because I don't think you feel like anything's worth your attention right now other than your work. You could be prioritizing your material world. If this is a specific person, it feels like they just detached. Yeah, someone here, it feels like you're releasing someone that couldn't commit, didn't step up. Maybe you lost hope. One more, please. Yeah, you're moving on from someone. It's like leading up to this date, you're moving on from someone. Could be Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, like I said, is coming through. All right. Some of you could be leaving a relationship. Again, it feels like you're just focused on your bag. You didn't get what you wanted, so you're just going with it. Anything else, please, about this person? So it's interesting when I said anything about this person because it feels like you're about to be real happy. So whatever you're currently feeling, my group number 3s, that's going to be shifting. Literally the Sun card with the getting over something, something we were in our feels in, something that felt like it didn't go anywhere. All right. I'm very curious if this is the same person or if it's a new person. Oh, look, we have the Emperor and the Empress reversed. All right. So counterpart energy. This could have been someone that you viewed as your counterpart, but they just didn't step up. Oh my gosh. Wait, I didn't even realize that. It's like I did, but I didn't. Look at total counterpart energy. So when this date is coming up, it feels like you're trying to release something when it comes to someone that was your counterpart or that you feel is your counterpart. All right, thank you, Spirit. What can you tell us, please, about my group number 3s and their first date when they go out with their future spouse? What can you tell us about this, please? What can you tell us about my group number 3s and their first date with their future spouse / soulmate, Spirit? What can you tell us? What's the vibe going to be like? What do my group number 3s need to know about this date? What do my group number 3s need to know? What's this date going to be like? What can we know, please? To my group number 3s. Oh, 2 of Cups. And the Hangman. Going with the flow. That's interesting because I said that. I was like, just going with the flow. What can you tell me, please? The High Priestess in reverse. It's almost like you've been through so much that you're maybe having a hard time trusting yourself or, like trusting yourself that your intuition can guide you and help navigate through this, because it feels like you're just like going with the flow. Judgment in reverse, the 3 of Wands, because there's just this in the back of your mind. You're like, are things going anywhere? Like this could have taken a long time to get here, or there's just something here that you don't know if you want to revisit. Maybe it's just thinking if this is the same type of person that you're trying to release, or if this person has changed, if it's someone you already know. Why the 2 of Cups, please? King of Pentacles in reverse. Why the Hangman, please? What can you tell us about their first date? The High Priestess in reverse. Why the 7 of Wands? Oh, I don't know why I said 7 of Wands. That's the 9 of Wands. You're very guarded. You're like, if this person tries to be romantic or feelings, you're just kind of holding them back. You're like, like you're not trying to open up too soon. And if so part of you is left wondering, like, if this person is even like capable of love or emotionally available. There's a feeling here of you're wondering if this is even going to go anywhere emotionally, if this person's even capable, because their first date, they're going to come off as being kind of unavailable. Maybe they might even be a little aloof, or they might just that it might be really slow moving, or you're just kind of sitting back and observing. It feels like conversation. There's passion here. There's definitely passion here. I don't know how much conversation. This person might, I don't know if this feels like it's something relating to the home. So maybe this person invites you over to their home. One more, please, for the Hangman and the 4 of Wands. So this person wants to take the lead. So you're going to have to sit back. I'm not saying you have to, but there's an energy here of you sitting back and going with the flow, and this person is taking the lead. It's like they like to... it's almost like they have to initiate. It's like their comfort zone. Maybe this person's used to being a boss, or just kind of like getting the feeling of someone that has an assistant, and they're used to, like, that kind of like, oh, we made reservations here, or it just feels like they're going to take control. Again, it might be because of their position or just how they are. We're getting heavy Aries energy. All right. Why this Knight of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Wands? Yeah, it's almost like this person deflects from feelings, or they don't really, they're not going to show you their emotional side or lead on to any feelings during that time. And it's like, you're like, okay, let's do this. Like, you haven't fully given up, but you're definitely weary, my friends. You're not, I don't think you're in a hurry to open up either. You're not really in a hurry to, trust this person is really what I'm getting. It's like there's investment being made, you know. I do feel like someone planned something out, or just kind of, you know, they want to put work into this, but at the same time you're kind of, I want to say it's almost like you're struggling to make sense of what their intentions are, because it seems like they're doing the right things, but it doesn't seem like when it comes to emotions, they're going to let you see that right away. When it comes to passion, though, it's definitely there. You're just not sure if you want to give this a chance. So this person might invite you out, like, to a bar or somewhere where there's like social gathering. That's why I think the talking isn't really coming through, and I wasn't picking that up, because it might not be the quietest of environments. It's like you have fun, you do, and you're like, okay, this is cool, but you're going with the flow. This person might take you somewhere that they frequent a lot, or that they go to a lot, a home base. I don't know why I'm getting like, this isn't going to be for everyone, but maybe it's like a sports bar or a local dive bar. If it's not a bar, maybe it's the place that maybe they go have dinner there once a week. It's just, there's a sense of familiarity. Yeah, that's the word. Here, maybe it's an event that they go to, that, you know, that's kind of, they're comfortable there. They know the surroundings, or they know the vibes. I do think that they plan it out, but again, because of the environment, I'm not sure how much talking you're going to be able to do. You do have a good time, but it also, at the end, you're like, huh, you're making sense of it, because I don't think there's going to be emotions shared. But there is passion, and you guys do have fun. It is exciting, and it does get you out. If you haven't been out like that in a while, it feels like it's fun and it gets you out. Let me see why this person keeps an emotional distance, though, and you feel that, you know that, because I think at the end you're like, huh. All right, why the Three of Wands with the King of Cups in reverse? This person could have healed from something in the past, or maybe this person experienced a codependent relationship, and there's a fear here of falling back into that pattern, and they just rather keep an emotional distance. They do keep distance, but it's coming from a place of not wanting to repeat something relating to codependency. So maybe that was them, or maybe they view emotions as that makes them give up control, and then they become reliant on someone else for their happiness or how they feel, or maybe they don't like to give that control, but there's a pattern here that's kind of key. That's going to be something to work through for you guys. So that's what I see for your first date. I don't see very much talking. I see having fun. I see, you know, physical attraction and touch and just having fun, but I don't see romance or, you know, with time, my group number threes. I say with time because it's your future partner. All right, let's see what else is coming up. We have all the signs showing up. We have Libra with that Judgment, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. What's the outcome, please, Spirit? After my group number threes go on their date with their future spouse / soulmate, what's going to be What's that outcome? What's the aftermath of that first hangout session? Oh, the masculine energy is trying to act unfazed or like, unaffected. What's the outcome, please? So I kind of get this person's hard to read, and I feel like that's part of your kind of, not dilemma, but I feel like you know that. And that's one of the things that you're thinking about afterwards. What's the outcome, please, for my group number 3s after they go on their first date? You're like, I'm just gonna do what's right and focus on my work. That could be it, but let's see what else we get here. No, that's not it. You are focused. This is a time in your life, my group number 3s, where you have shit going on. Like you have your career, your job, your home, whatever it is. Like anyone who's invited into that needs to be adding to that. So I just want to let you know that side message that's coming through. I do feel work is going to be put into getting this connection to a better place. There's going to be so much passion between you guys, and the connection is undeniable. So even if this person doesn't outrightly show it, that's why I was getting feelings that they're going to be kind of hiding how they felt about the experience. They're not really like opening up. Yes, they enjoyed themselves, but I think there's something else that happens within them, which is more emotionally based, perhaps. Now, not saying it's going to be they're in love with you after the first date, but there's definitely that Lover's card. There's a very strong connection that feels like it was destined. Why the Justice? Why the 6 of Swords, please, for the outcome? Look at 2 6s, falling into harmony. Why the 8 of Pentacles? Someone here is undecided. Again, I think part of you is like, I'm just going to focus on my work, or I'm just going to keep working on this. There's also a feeling of not making any decisions yet and just, again, going with the flow. I'm getting the feeling here that someone's really trying to just go with it and be open-minded. This connection is going to like catch you both off guard. We have Scorpio energy coming through. But when you guys connect, it feels like after your first date, it changes everything. Whatever dynamic you guys had going on, it's going to be shifting. So if you guys do go out dancing or go to a bar and, I do think you're going to get hot and heavy, and that's unfinished business. There's a thought here of we got to finish what we started. There's also the feeling here of we've just begun. But again, there's something here. Someone wants to finish. I'm just going to leave that there. There is going to be distance. I don't know if you guys are actually at a physical distance or if this is just speaking about emotional distance. And that's going to be something that's like, this has to go, like, if this is going to work. I do think there's something about a 3. This person might keep you waiting for 3 days, hopefully not 3 weeks. It does feel, though, that there's a period of time where you're waiting. And during that time, it's like, part of you just wants to, like, drop this. Lots of indecision. I do think that there is, you guys feel like mutually about the attention, or it's like you like the attention that each other gives. But because of this wait, I feel like you do get discouraged, or there's something here. Maybe it's how this person keeps you at a distance. Again, it's not over. We're just getting a glimpse as to what this energy is going to be like. After your first date, I do think there is going to be movement. You are going to be in your head, my friends, but that's normal. We overly analyze things. There's a feeling here of, I want this to be right. Like with this Justice card, it's bringing fairness. It's also Libra energy. And it's like wanting to put in the work to get to a better place, maybe even to get over this. Because part of you is like, man, this person just, it's like, even if part of you wants to drop this, I don't think this Lovers card and this Tower card is going to really let you off the hook that easily, my group number threes, especially because we're talking about your future spouse. But yeah, this kind of dropped out of nowhere. There's so much attraction here that this person feels towards you, but they are slow moving, friends. But it is moving forward. This person takes their time. There might be a slight age difference between you guys. Maybe you're a little older, or like I'm just getting literally like two to not even 5 years, like 2 to 3 years, 2 to 4 years. I do see that this is moving forward, but there's this person, emotionally, it's really hard for them to express themselves, and they might come to you in the energy of an apology or a little like, I'm almost getting like middle school crush. Like their emotional expression is maybe at that level. Okay, maybe not middle school, but still, I think that there's something here that when it comes to emotions and love, they don't really view it how you do, or they haven't really tapped in like that. This person might even feel like love and emotions are a waste of time right now, or it's something that they don't know if they want to invest into because it feels like they're not coming off as being very available. Maybe there's children involved in the situation, but from what I'm seeing, even if this is how this person feels, this person could also be walking away from something in order to have a new beginning. Yeah, friends. So initially, this person isn't going to be emotionally open initially. All right, let's see what else we can get. We have lots of Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo energy coming through. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull some advice cards for you, my group number threes. Thank you. What advice, please, Spirit? Advice for my group number threes. Advice for my group number threes when it comes to dating, or what do they need to know about this person, their future spouse, their future soulmate, Spirit. Advice, please, for my group number threes. What do they need to know, please? Advice. That Lovers card. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, which is blocking, going against the flow. We have the Lovers, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is just picking up on worries and anxieties maybe that you have over this union. Lots of late nights here and lots of like fighting for this, like not ready to just let this go because this connection is too strong. This person, the challenge is going to be someone's lack of consistency, or maybe someone here has a hard time letting go of their singlehood, or like I said, maybe they like to keep their options open or play the field. There's a little bit of player mentality, but the interesting thing is that when it comes to your connection, they feel the same regardless of how they're acting, and that's not putting an excuse to any behavior. If someone is showing you disrespectful behavior or it's just not vibing with you, then there's no reason for you to have to put up with that. So this is just kind of letting you know this is going to be a block or a challenge that comes up with this person. They have a hard time committing, or they have a hard time with the idea of consistency. That's going to be a block. But again, this connection feels like it's very mutual. Look at these sixes. You have 3 of them right here. So 666, falling into harmony, things coming together, falling into alignment as well. I feel like when it comes to, you're not going to give up easy on this. And the funny thing is that even if they they try to. I don't think they will either, because they feel this as well, regardless of what their immature behavior has them doing. This is showing you having anxieties or thinking about an ending a lot or things changing. And that makes you really sad, because it makes you feel like the pace that something is moving, it's never going to go anywhere. But this is assuring you that it actually is. Things aren't finished here. It's like you're going to be in your feels over what you think is an ending, but it's actually not an ending. There's a truth here that you don't know, you haven't seen. Let's go back to that first part of your reading, friends, when we were talking about that person that doesn't seem committed and you're trying to walk away from them. This is kind of the same energy that I'm getting. So for some of you, this might be that person that they haven't been able to commit to you yet. Again, this isn't excusing anyone's, hoe phase or whatever this person's going through. Maybe it's not that they're a hoe. Maybe it's that they just have other responsibilities and don't prioritize love. This person isn't really used to living in that outwardly expressing love energy. It does feel like this person is, again, in order to keep control of themselves, they don't think that love fits into that picture, or they don't really give it enough attention, and that's part of their emotional maturity. Anything else, please, for my group number 3s? So continue manifesting this, my friends, because you're hanging on to this connection. I think you guys both are. One more, please. Yeah, this Emperor, whoever this is, they're holding on to this as well. Things aren't moving forward right now, but don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by them holding back. It's just not time yet. I'm getting it's not time yet. All right. They're pretending. They don't really let on. They're hiding something. But I think they're hiding like what's truly going on with them. I wasn't getting energies of, we also didn't look into it, but I didn't get like too much. I didn't get like outside influence. I felt outside energies when we were looking into your first date, but that's why it felt loud, like you guys were out somewhere. So I don't necessarily know if this person is out there, dating all the people. It's almost like they like to have the idea that they're free and they're open to say yes to whatever. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some initials for you, my group number 3s. What initials, please, for my group number 3s and their future soulmate/spouse? Let's get you a couple more. All right. And let's get you some charms, friends. Thank you, Spirit. Get some charms, please, for my group number 3s. Yeah, someone here is hiding how they feel. I get that with this. I already saw don't be fake. Don't be fake. All right, we have R, I, B, we have Bree. Maybe someone's name is Bree or variation. We have N, M, J, A. We have off. We have back off. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Back off. Someone here has kept you waiting. That first part of your reading, I keep going back to it because I feel like it might be this person. They've kept you waiting. I just got Minaj right there. Maybe someone likes Nikki. Oh, look at that. 3 Fs. K, Y, and an H. There's that X. Jax. MJ. All right. I'll leave those there for you to look at. And then we have don't be fake. Someone here is very comfortable hiding how they truly feel, who they truly are, what they truly want. It's almost like wearing that masculine suit out into the world, that emperor energy. So someone here could definitely be hiding something. We have the agua. I was going to call it agua dulce because I was going to say pan dulce. No, 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 no. Agua fresca. Here's the horchata. Maybe someone here likes agua fresca. Maybe they think you're really sweet. We have, if you want my future, forget my past. There might be someone about this person that when you do decide to proceed, my friends, you might have to choose to forget how things started and give them a fresh shot. We're saying that because this is your future spouse / soulmate, so we can only assume you work it out, my group number 3s. I love it. If you want my future, forget my past. Maybe someone here also likes the Spice Girls. We have Bad Bunny. I do feel a lot of music or high energy coming through when we looked into your date, friends. You guys could be into the same type of music. Maybe you guys go out dancing. Maybe you go for some perreo with that Bad Bunny. We have a melted Mickey. There could be a Disney connection. Maybe someone here likes Disneyland. Maybe you guys go to Disneyland on your first date. Wouldn't that be fun? We have amigos. Again, maybe you guys start off as friends or you guys have mutual friends. I was going to say again, but I think that was a different group. I've been filming these back to back. So we have amigos. If you did feel drawn to another group, maybe there's another message waiting for you. We have squad. Again, I think you guys might know each other or share friends, share a community. All right, look, we have 2 Mickey pins. We have the Disney ears with LA and baseball. I was getting sports bar earlier, so maybe there's something there with those baseballs. And we have the handcuff. Oh my gosh, it's going to be cuffing season. Y'all, maybe this person's afraid of commitment because they feel like they don't want to be chained or they don't want to be handcuffed. Maybe you guys are into handcuffs. I don't know, my friends. We'll leave that there. All right, my group number 3s. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it was entertaining, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.